People who stink, body odor, dealing with people who have body odor. Hello y'all, I'm Diana Brianne. Well, I know many of you probably find this an odd topic for me to talk about, and it's kind of a sensitive topic because, well, how do you tell somebody that they smell? How do you tell somebody that they have body odor? Or should we even say anything? I'm going to tell you a little story. A little while back, well, actually recently, I went to the gym. Now, you all know I work out about 3 hours a day, and part of that workout includes being on a cardio machine for about an hour and 20 minutes. And so I got to the gym, I got on my machine. There were several machines just like it next to me. And about 5 minutes into my getting on the machine, another person stepped up on the machine next to me. Right away, I could smell them. And it wasn't like a sweaty smell, like where someone is, just smelling from, a workout. This was stench. This was an awful, awful body odor smell. And at first I was kind of hoping maybe they'd just get on and get off. So I waited probably a minute or two, but I can tell you I was getting nauseated. And so I simply got off. I didn't look at them. I just got off and I moved across to the other side of the gym on a similar machine and finished my workout. In the meantime, I kind of looked back to see, if they were actually going to stay on the machine for very long and if I was right to have moved. And I determined that I was very right to have moved. They ended up working out about an hour on that machine, and I could never have tolerated that smell, that body odor. And, some people have said, well, you should have said something. No, to me, that was not my place. I did not know this person, and it wasn't my place to say anything. But I sure hope that somebody that they know does say something to them, because people who would be around them would not be able to tolerate that. I know every person that got on the machine next to them after I had gotten off left the machine almost immediately as I did. It was just awful, awful, awful. Body odor, sometimes people don't realize that they smell. And sometimes they don't care whether they smell. And in the meantime, there was when I got onto the second machine, there was a man a couple machines down who started coughing, who had a lot of phlegm. And to me, if they're going to cough a lot and they've got phlegm, maybe they should consider not going to the gym that day. It's one thing to cough. It's another thing to cough with a lot of phlegm. And so I know the man next to me was kind of looking that way as well. And I didn't look at the person who was doing the coughing, but I thought, we've got to be considerate. If you've got a cold, if you're, got a lot of phlegm coming out, maybe, going into a public setting is not the right place to be. And if you have body odor, or if someone else has body odor and you know them well enough, for me personally, if I knew somebody that had body odor and they smelled, even if I casually knew them, I would probably tell them that they had body odor. That's me. But I would not tell a total stranger that they had body odor. Public places can be difficult, especially if you're all put in there together. And I go to a very, very nice gym. It has a swimming pool, it has showers, it has jacuzzi. So there's no excuse for someone to have body odor, in my opinion. Now, some people might say, well, maybe it's a medical condition. Well, maybe it is, but I doubt it in this situation. I think it was probably just somebody that didn't take a bath. And some people, I think, have to be more aware of body odor than other people. And so there's no easy way to say something to somebody who has body odor. And I think probably in most situations, if you don't know the person, it's probably better not to say anything. I don't know what someone would do if they were in a situation where they had to work with somebody who had body odor. I personally would go to my higher up and discuss it with them and tell them I can't sit next to this person. I can't be next to this person. And maybe the boss would talk to them. I know somebody that worked with somebody else who did have body odor, and the manager did go to them and tell them, please go home and take a shower. So I don't know if that's, correct to do or not correct to do, but I can just say that people do need to be mindful to make sure that, especially if they're in a public place, to make sure that they're taking care of their body and that they have great hygiene. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.